And now we have... I've always struggled with pronouncing the name. Cephid. Is it Cephid? Cephid is what I want to say. But this is going to be... this. Well, I've heard a few Cephid songs before, and they've always been quite heavy. Before we actually listen to this, Zephyrion actually created a song with Cephid. I don't know if you guys have seen them or have heard about them before. And it is an absolute slapper of a song. So, I'll just pull it up on screen for a second. Just in case you guys didn't know about it. And this is an absolutely amazing song as well. Being Lies of Providence. So after listening to this, because I know this is going to be incredible, but this is absolutely incredible as well. So it's just something I wanted to mention. And now let's give this a listen. Those little splashes remind me of Evangelion so much. Nice. As expected. Vocals and mix by Ike, not surprised there, but everything else I'm excited for. Alright. How's it gonna start? Okay. Okay, we're building towards it. I'm liking how we're building towards it. I like how his voice can go so soft and it's gonna progressively get more aggressive. And we heard a little hint of that in the last verse, well, in the middle there. That's what makes Ike so impressive. The way he can just switch from this very soft, intense tone to something very far more aggressive. And the way the instrumentals just kind of looming behind you, giving you this very tense tone as well. The art looks incredible. They're chugging along. Breakdown. Breakdown. Are we gonna get some aggression? Or we're gonna go right into the scream? See, normally here it feels like Slipknot, you'd hear some like very aggressive wording before you go into it. Go on, get into the throat! Nice little right there. Nice. I would have loved if there was a bit of aggressive like talking before going into it. The fry. We're literally building up to the little crescendo here. Down a lot of minutes. Moments pass by. Feel alone. I love how Ike, whatever cover he does it absolute justice, and it sounds incredible. Hayato, and you know, honestly, it's only a matter of time when they get in touch with each other and actually start talking. You know, whatever they create is going to be absolutely incredible. loving this instrumental. This instrumental is so just core metal, like literally what you'd expect in metal. Was that really the song? There's no way. That was 5 minutes. Absolutely not. You know, before I want to hear it one more time before we go. Could you imagine if there was like this section right here, this section right here, this section right here. Could you imagine, I don't know if you guys have heard bands like Slipknot, Architect, Northlane, those kind of bands, you know, when they, in metal songs where they start like building up to that scream, where they like talk about, you know, certain aspects of the song. So this is more focused on about like loneliness, you know, this, feeling of like being stuck. If they threw some words in there and then just go into that scream, or just like build into it, kind of like that boiling point that you go into, actually like literally what a crescendo is. Like, I know the instrumental's filling it, but oh, I would have absolutely loved that. Like just getting aggressive Ike here, you know, like then you just come to this boiling point, and then it's just like, oh, it would have been so good! It would have been so good! Go right into it. And then the little... It just gives it so much more punch. And then Ike's voice. And the after party, I gave a spoiler, says he has 3 songs. Ooh, Zelly! I love when you provide me with amazing information like that. But what's the best thing about Ike? Wait, Pachi first and foremost. The best thing about Ike is that his voice is so varied. Like, it can go from this soft tone to this very aggressive. I remember when we watched Ike's debut, and we heard his very soft tone and how he sounds lovely, very soft. And then when he mentioned metal, that got me really intrigued. And when we first heard him scream when he was doing a cover of Mukrio P's song, and then that kind of just spurred and just created this new wave of love of like metalheads and such, because we actually saw it firsthand, his scream, and how clean and how polished it sounds. So sounds soft but can growl like Corey at any moment. You know what? Growl like Corey. Corey is Corey, who's usually come to mind when I was talking about that, you know, that aggressive talking and such, because he does that so much in early Slipknot. I don't know if he does it much now with his later releases. But you don't forget that Corey also has, there's also Stone Sour, so he's also a man that could do ridiculously soft and beautiful sounding voices as well. He said, well, maybe you could upload... maybe, Zeddy, that would be really nice to see. It would be really lovely to hear. But, yeah, that's what I love about his voice so much, is the fact that he can go from very soft to very heavy, and you can hear that it's a very polished and just curated scream that he has. And one thing that sounds really good about his scream, it sounds like he doesn't hurt himself when he screams. Because I've seen well, a few friends and such, when they scream, they hurt themselves. Even I'm not that great either at screaming. I haven't really learnt it. But clearly you can see he's polished his craft, and he does it in a responsible manner. So that's good. I just love his voice. I'll just say that much. I absolutely love Ike's voice. I love how he goes from just 0 to 100 and back to 0 again. Very active and competent. No, solid. They make incredible songs as well. But they're probably got the thick neck like Corey. You know what? The thick neck is part of metal, isn't it, at this point?
Shabba-dabba-da-da. Shabba-dabba-da-da. Shabba-dabba-da.